Well, as a parent, this got my attention. According to the McAfee's New Teens and the Screen study, 14% of 10 to 18-year-olds have posted their home address online, while only 61% have enabled privacy settings on their social profiles. In today's digital age, it's imperative to educate children and teens about online safety. And Michelle Finneran Dennedy joins us to talk about a first-of-its-kind national education initiative, Think Before You Link. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. We know the benefits of living in this digital age. It's great. It can be great, but there are challenges, especially when it comes to kids and teens. What do you think?
Absolutely. And as you said, we're seeing kids posting home addresses online and other risky sorts of pieces of information online. We're seeing people having abysmally bad passwords online, and only a little bit more than half of us are even looking at the privacy settings. These are things you can change today to make yourself, your family, and your community safer online. So we really wanted to make sure that we partnered up what we've been doing. So Intel Security has had an online safety program for kids for a while where we volunteer. So every employee is trained at McAfee, part of Intel Security, to go out into schools and tell kids how to be safe. It just wasn't big enough, and it wasn't scaling enough, and it wasn't involving the teachers, who really are the heart of it all. So we partnered with the best educational company and brand available, Discovery Education. Hello, Shark Week.
Right.
To really bring content together and post it so that we have a standards-ready curriculum ready for teachers to have. We have materials for parents so that they know how to support that curriculum at home. And we have information for kids themselves so they can teach themselves and really their parents how to be safe online as well.
All right, Michelle, I want to talk about some of the tips and tools because parents can use these. What do you have for us?
Oh yeah, so the statistic that you shared, 61% of kids are not even putting their social settings on their social. So just go to settings and look at the privacy settings and figure out what you're sharing. I gotta tell you, have that conversation with mom and dad because the statistics for the adults are worse. Only 50% of us are doing that in the adult world. So number one thing today, A, pick a really good password. B, look at your various devices and set your settings to an appropriate level of sharing. And finally, make sure that all of your software is up to date so that the great companies like Intel Security and McAfee are protecting you as you're working online. That's just the basic stuff. The number one thing I want you to do today is check out the launch of Discovery Education at thinkbeforeyoulinkinschool.com. If you're a teacher, start teaching it. If you're a parent, start having a conversation with your teacher. We're so excited about these materials. I think this is really going to spread the good word across our schools and across our nation.
And Michelle, before we let it go, how can our viewers participate in the national sweepstakes?
Yeah, so I'm excited. And the top prize is $10,000 grant, but there's a number of other prizes in there too, including tickets for teachers to actually go to Philadelphia to the Technology and Curriculum Conference in 2015. So there's all sorts of stuff for you there, including software and laptops and all sorts of stuff. Go to www.thinkbeforeyoulinkinsschools.com and you can get the curriculum, the materials, and the sweepstakes, all in one place.
Michelle, great information. Thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right, still ahead this